Just let me quickly put this straight. You talked about that interview, Sunday Trust. It turned out that the interview was in 2011, and I'd asked you if it was when he was in the CPC. You said it was when he was in the APC, but that has been clarified now. Does that clarification make a difference to you?
Now, there's no controversy about this. In 2011, in 2014, it's a process of going to be the president of Nigeria. What I'm trying to say is integrity, credibility, and honor is the first thing we need to espouse. As a people, we must learn to call a spade a spade. I'm not talking about whether the man is entitled to run for a second term. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria gives him that inalienable right. There's no controversy about that. But we are talking about integrity.
Yeah, I'm just saying, doesn't it make a
but
difference? If he wasn't the platform of the CPC, he said that.
You see, in 2011,
yes,
the man came on national TV and said, I am not going to run again for the president of Nigeria. In that same year, he has quoted himself. You see, they are just trying to be smart, clever by half. You see, there's no difference between 2011 and 2014. What is different? What is constant is what you have said. Your word should be your bond. What I'm trying to say, you cannot build something on nothing.
He didn't vote for himself in 2015.
Now, let me say this. It has been re-emphasized in 2014. You saw what that guy quoted. Now, what I'm trying to say, if the man himself is not being truthful, you don't expect Nigeria to follow and keep before you. You are talking about corruption and integrity. To me, it's a case of double standard.
Mr. Adeyanju, I want to come in here because, you know, with this announcement, the opposition People's Democratic Party has come out and said, look, the president has not yet secured even his party's ticket yet. So, you know, people should slow down before talking about the general election. Do you believe that President Buhari has a challenge within his own party, number one? And number two, do you believe that the opposition PDP are playing its cards right in response to this announcement?
No, well, they are not playing their cards right because, you know, when I read the response of the opposition, the supposed opposition, PDP, I was disappointed. And I said, since these guys, they are still not interested at opposition. The president, Jonathan, you know, declared in November. Buhari is declaring now, on his way to hospital in the UK. Now, this is April. You know, what the response I expected from
Do you know something we don't know? Because we've been told the president
yes, I know something that
is going for the Commonwealth
The president
meeting.
has gone to the hospital. You know, we said this several weeks ago, that the president was going to the hospital. During resume or resign, many of you argued with us that the president was not going to be long. The president was going to stay in London for 2 weeks. And we told you that the president was going to be there for 3 months. And that was what it turned out. But don't worry, in the coming weeks, Maokwe, you will understand that why I said the president has gone to the hospital. Femi Adesina is just on the medical entourage. They've just used the Commonwealth thing as a cover-up. But that's not the question, Ngelale.
How do you know that?
Because it is the fact, and they know it. Let them disclaim it.
No, but is it by statement that it becomes a fact, or do you have hard evidence?
What's the president doing in London today? What is he doing in London today? Do you have anything that the president is doing in London today or tomorrow?
So do you have, for a fact, evidence showing?
Yes, there are people around the president that I have spoken to. People around the president that I have spoken to, and they've told us that he's seeing his doctors today. He has gone specifically to the hospital.
Okay, go back to
now. Let me go back to the real question that you said. So I had expected that the PDP would say, how can the president declare so early? The desperation. And because now that the president has declared, governance has taken a back seat. You know, that was what the response I was expecting for the PDP. Governance has taken a back seat. And campaign, because now we are here discussing president's re-election. You know the ministers. He is a politician. He knows what I'm talking about. You know all the ministers. Now, no work. The president has not done anything in 3 years. And if anybody says the president has done something in 3 years, they should show us what he has done. Now, when he should be focusing on doing something, he has declared. Now, we're going to spend the rest of the term campaigning, politicking. This is what I thought a responsible opposition, this is what I thought their response should have been.
No, okay, the first question I asked you was about within the APC. Do you believe that there's a challenge there?
Yes, there is a challenge because anyone that means well, look at what TY, look at Obasa, anyone that means well for the country knows that the president has failed he has failed in everything. Femi Adesina spoke about issue of corruption. Look at the way they and PDP are trading blames. Looters list. Look at what Cardinal Okoji said. These guys, look at the way, look at the audacity of taking Nigerians for granted. Femi Adesina spoke about security. Security. A country where Boko Haram is giving safe passage all over the northeast. And these are people, and they keep talking about fake news. There is no greater fake news than saying that the security has improved in the northeast and that Boko Haram has been decimated, or that's fake news. Because you don't give amnesty to people that you have decimated or defeated. The third issue you raised about the economy, I have a long list of before and after. Because I went to Wuse Market. I can give you, in the course of the program, I will give you in 2015, exercise book, there are 8 in a pack, 40 leaves. It was 300 naira. Now it's 900 naira. The A4 paper, the rim, one rim in 2015 was 650 naira. Now it's 1,200 naira. The waste disposal, the black thing we use in the kitchen, the waste disposal, the leather, was 200 naira in 2015. It's now 350. Baygon, the insecticide, was 350 in 2015. It's now 800 naira. Then again, look at palm oil, 25 liters in 2015. It was 6,500 naira. It's now 13,500 naira. Bag of rice.
Mr. Adeyanju, I don't want you to exhaust the market inventory list here, but
how much is a dollar now?
A
dollar in 2015 was 190. Now it's 360. The corruption in Central Bank of Nigeria alone is enough to. Buhari does not deserve second term.
Okay, so this is my question to you now. Based on your submission, the APC has not gotten the job done. The PDP has not responded well, in your view. Yes. So what is the solution for Nigerians?
Nigerians need to wake up. There needs to be a wake-up call. Are Nigerians enjoying better now than they were in 2015? If people used to buy fuel for 84 naira in 2015, and they now buy, Femi Adesina should tell us why people are buying fuel for 145 naira now. And the school fees that we used to pay, for our kids before, why are they increasing it when things are harder now?
No, but I've asked you for a solution. You said Nigerians should wake up. Which party platform?
You see, Nigerians need to wake up. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Because all these political parties are made up of people. Do you understand? If today, Nigerians, because people were in PDP then, in 2015, said, how can Buhari win? They cannot win. So Nigerians, for instance, there's this coalition thing that they're talking about, this third force, whatever force. If Nigerians feel like what Cardinal Okoji said, that this PDP and APC, there's no difference. All the people that they said were in PDP, including Erufai, were they not all former PDP people? Check all the governors of APC. The guy in Plateau, the guy Otom in Benue, almost all of them were former PDP people. Today they come and be telling us, Amity comes to television and be telling us that PDP are looters. Look at this Ojus Okalu that is talking about PDP, that they are looters. He was a former PDP